Stinger, crema de mente y cognac para la señorita, por favor.
Gracias, señor Miguel.
Sí, sí.
I had no idea you were a fellow American.
You didn't, huh? Well, fellow American, I'd say home, New York, clothes, Fifth Avenue, perfume, Chanel, education, Barnard, taste in books, doubtful. And what the devil are you doing here?
Waiting.
For what?
For friends. Oh, and you're wrong about Barnard. It was Kansas College.
Oh, from the corn country. Mind if I sit down?
No, please don't.
Thank you so much. How are your friends going to get here?
On a yacht, I hope. I expected to find it here when I arrived.
Fishing trip, huh?
Well, they fish. I don't know much about it.
That's very interesting.
By the way, what's wrong with my taste in books?
What do you think of that one?
I love it.
There, you see?
No, I don't see. I think he's a great writer.
Really? Well, he didn't make it with that one, for once the critics were right.
I don't care what the critics say. I like it.
Anna, girl, I like your spirit.
As a matter of fact, I was reading a piece about him in a magazine, Sight.
It's a crummy magazine. You shouldn't read it.
I think he's romantic.
You do? Why?
All the things he's done. World famous with his first book. Traveling all over the world, getting into wars. Hunting big game in Africa. I think he's wonderful. And then disappearing like that when he had everything.
You're so right. He is romantic.
How do you suppose a man as famous as that manages to disappear?
Maybe he's dead.
You don't think so.
Oh, you
Senor Miguel? Senor Miguel?
See.
Excuse me, I have a message for Senor Latimer.
Who?
Senor Latimer. It's about the boat. Pedro, he wants to know you go fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Tell him same time. And have him bring some fresh bait, will you?
Sure. Gracias, senor.
See?
What did he call you?
What's your name?
I suppose it appeals to your sense of humor, Mr. Latimer, to let me make a fool of myself.
Oh, come off it. You knew who I was. How'd you like to go fishing in the morning?
Now, just a minute, Mr. Latimer.
Just call me Mike. And how about a real drink?
Look, I was...
Some tequila. You like it.
No, thank you. You're the...
And come fishing in the morning. You like that, too.
Night.
Yeah, it sure is.
You're happy living here, aren't you, Mike?
Yeah, it's all right.
What's the bullet for?
It's got my name on it, Katie. No, it's just sort of lucky. I'll tell you about it sometime.
Mike? Why did you give up writing?
You're a quizzy sort of girl, aren't you?
Am I?
Yeah. For the last week, what do I think? What do I eat? Do I sleep nights? Where am I going and why? And what do I know about you? You live in New York, you're on vacation with a fishing party, and you hate fishing, period.
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm interested, that's all.
Sure, so am I. But, let's talk about you for a while, huh? Katie, just answer one question, will you?
All right.
You married?
No, Mike.
Yeah, guess it is a pretty wonderful night at that.
Señorita, ya puede bajar, conseguimos la comunicación.
I'm sorry, I don't understand you.
The telephone. New York.
New York?
New York.
Oh.
Please.
Yes, thank you.
Please.
Is really New York?
Hello, who's there?
Hello?
I asked to speak with Catherine Connors. This is Henry McCartan of Sight Magazine. Who is this speaking?
This is Fernandez, the taxi driver.
Who?
Un momentito. New York?
Hello?
Hello, this is Hank. This you, Katie?
Yes, Hank, this is Katie.
Did you find him?
Yes, I found him. I say I found him. He's here. What's that?
I said, why didn't you phone me?
I couldn't phone you, Hank. The line hasn't been working.
Oh, well, how are things working out with Latimer?
All right, I guess. Except that I haven't seen him for the last 3 days. He hasn't been out of his room. I didn't get that.
I said, why hasn't he been out?
I don't know why. And Hank, I've been thinking. I'm not sure I am the right person to do this story, Hank. I can't hear you. Hello, Hank. Hello.
Es maravilloso.
Mike.
Go away, Katie.
What is it? What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong. Nothing.
Is this the way you work?
Mm-hmm. Always work this way.
Shouldn't have tried it, Katie. When you've lost it, you've lost it.
Lost what?
Skip it, you wouldn't understand.
No, I don't.
It's just that when a guy like me can't write, they ought to shoot him. Why I've lugged this thing around for 5 years, I'll never know.
Mike, why?
Why? You know why that last book of mine's no good, Katie? Huh? Because it's a phony. It's a fake. You want to know when I really began to write? When I knew I could write? When I married Connie. With Connie, you knew the truth. You lived it. You felt it. Connie. You remember the character Harrigan in that last book?
I didn't like him.
That was my fault. He was a great guy. His real name was Mallory. The 3 of us were in Africa and safari together. Connie didn't seem to like him either. Kept saying she wished we were alone. I was so stupid. I couldn't understand. I couldn't see what was happening. I thought I knew her better than any man knew any woman. Yet I didn't see it. She tried to tell me out there in the bush country 1,000 miles from nowhere. She wanted us to quit and go home. I blew my top. That's how stupid I was. The next night, I found them together.
Mike, I'm so sorry. Mike, please don't tell me anymore.
Yeah, I was sorry, too. I was so sorry I fell apart and went to pieces. And I came home, alone. With a book inside me I couldn't write. I was finished.
Where is she now, Mike?
I don't know, somewhere, maybe in Africa where I left her. But wherever she is, she's with him.
Mike, what made you tell me this?
I didn't mean to, Katie. I didn't mean to unload it on you. But I haven't talked to a girl like you in a long time. I guess a guy gets kind of tired of talking to himself. You're a good girl, Katie. I trust you. You're a good girl.
María, apúrate, no seas floja.
Sí, señor.
Déjate got you working, eh? Ah, señor Miguel, yo siempre trabajando. Usted ya me conoce.
¿20, 25, 30, 31? Muchas gracias.